So today we are going to make a deep electronica track, and we are going to use a new preset pack we compiled for making bass sounds, pad sounds and LFO sounds. And let's quickly listen in. Yeah, so we are going to start by walking you through this project, and there's a kick on this particular track over here, and you see I took the kick sample out of D Premium. That's actually our sample pack. We made the sample pack a while ago for deep house drum sounds, and that's kick number 12. Really like this kick because it's warm, natural, but punchy. And yeah, we just use this as audio file, and then we duplicate it, right click and duplicate a lot, and then we get to this track. Next thing we are using is a snare. This one gets a little low cut over here and a very slight bit of amplifier. Also, there's a pre-clap here. This is, as you can see, it's like 10 milliseconds beforehand. So it kind of snaps in there. And we are using a Synth effect over here, Synth effect number 3, which is a drum reverb, as we called it. And you can see size is pretty small, decay time is pretty short, quality is high. So that's a basic Synth effect over here. And also we have some hi-hats over here grouped in a drum rack. And there's one thing I quickly can explain to you about drum racks, about using drum racks and using closed and open hi-hat sounds. So one of them is, we have to actually put it on. Open hi-hat and closed hi-hat. And in a natural drum setting, the open hi-hat gets kind of choked by the closed hi-hat. So in Ableton drum racks, you can actually do the same effect if you tell both samples over here in the chain view of the drum rack, in the point choke, they're part of the same group. So one of those two samples playing will choke off the other one. So you see this will last like 2 seconds if I play this one, but if I play the other one right behind, it gets choked off. So that's what we are having here on this track. Yeah, so that's maybe interesting insight about drum racks for you in Ableton. Over here, we are using a bass. We created a bass sound, and it's consisting of those notes over here. It's F3 and F2, F2, F3. And we have a little bit of automation going on. Like first, I'm going to show you the massive. It's our deep house. Well, right now it's called Deep House Bass 21. And let's quickly play this one. Yeah, but we should select this. So that's the sound of that preset we're giving you. And it's also automated over here. Like we have this macro control open, and open controls the filter cutoff over here. Like it widens the filter, and also we are opening up a dimension expander by selecting this knob. So let me just play a little bit of the sound. And you saw, well, I'm interfering with the automation actually if I just press this button, because we don't only automate this one over here, but we are putting massive into an instrument rack, and also this sidechaining compressor, and also this amplifier with boost and crunch. And you see, by the opening up knob over here, we're controlling this knob of that macro control over here, and we're also controlling this dry wet over here. So if I'm going down with this one, you see both of those knobs go down, and if we open up, this one will be applied, putting up the cutoff and the dry wet of the dimension expander, and as well the dry wet of this amplifier over here. So let's check this out. So we are getting this crunchy effect of the bass sound, and we can play around with that. That's quite fun to do. So if you don't know how to group instruments together or plugins together, you select this one and then like hit your shift button and then right click and tell them to group them together, and then you get a group of those. And also, if you want to assign different knobs to one of those macro controls, you right click on the knob and tell them to map to open up or map to macro 2. For example, we could map this here. Well, let's quickly undo this and go on from here. So this is how we made the bass sound on this one. And you can see the automation of the opening up here over the track. And also we have a little more automation going on that's very simple. Actually, in the back over here we got an auto filter, and in the beginning we are filtering in and filtering out a little bit, like cutting off the high frequencies. And yeah, let's listen to it quickly in the beginning. So, as you can hear, there's also a pad sound over here, this one. And that's also one of the massive preset patches. That's one of the pad or chord. It's a chord patch, as you can see over here. And it's using a saw, S-yard waveform, nothing more than that. And we are going to apply a chorus and a reverb on top of it to get it really paddy and nicely wet. Of course, we also, like on almost all our tracks, we're using sidechaining information. So we have two sidechains. One is here, a kick, and one is here, another kick, and this one is actually just controlling the sidechain of this pad over here. It's a little more heavy than the other ones. And we're low cutting over here a little bit, and we also, from our specially designed mixing essentials, we got a preset with mixing tools, a startup template as well. In our description you can check that. And this one, we got a preset over here for especially for pad sounds actually, because pad sounds in the lower mids, they pile up quite some like amplitude, and sometimes it's getting a little muddy in the mix. So we got cut mid, add side. So we're cutting out a little bit in the middle over here, and we're adding a little bit of that on the side. So we're getting the pads a little bit out of the way and leaving a little more space for the higher frequencies of this bass sound, for example. So this is how this pad is coming along. Also, we have an LFO pad over here. It's massive as well, and we have automations on 3 of the knobs of that one. And let's listen into what it does. So quite cool effect. Let's go back to this view and see what we are doing in the synthesizer. So you can see the filters are controlled by the LFO5, and the LFO5 itself gives away this amplifier automation over here. So we are dragging, if we don't want to apply the LFO, we are taking the amplifier of the LFO down and just ignoring everything that's going on over here. Over here, we got the like the divider of the ratio, and we can, like, if we want to have a fast going LFO or very slow one, like this will be automated. For example, if we were to put up the amplifier, so apply the LFO very hard, you notice it's going really fast. And if I now take down the divider of the ratio, it speeds up and slows down like that. And also we are filtering over here. So let's go back and let Ableton do the automation. And that's our pad, or LFO pad in this context. So let's listen in a little bit. Maybe over here. Yeah, we also got a little bit of, like, to give you an idea of the other sounds that are available in the project. Actually, I can delete this equalizer over here. We have some kind of key organ sound over here. Let's solo this quickly. Yeah, and you can see as well, it's automated in the panorama over here, left, right. Very simple, nice and clean key organ sound. And like over here we have a little more crazy sounds. Let's listen to the sum of everything together from here on. Well, with the pads. Yeah, you see we are entering a break over here, and what is happening here, we have a synth playing like those notes. Let's solo quickly. and the sound gets a little bit of portamento from this time knob over here. That's controlling and we also have a little bit of automation on this reverb and on this ping pong delay over here. So you can see in the end we are opening up towards the break that kicks in at bar 49. We are opening up the reverb over here. So this knob controls this curve over here, and this knob is actually just a ping pong delay with thirds, and we just apply it on the last of the notes. So we are smoothly getting into the break over there. Let me just put this away, and now one thing left is the white noise over here. We are generating this white noise this time with the operator, selecting white noise waveform over here, or noise white, that's what it's called, and just like dragging up the volume, but while we cut out all the frequencies, or more or less everything below 8 kilohertz. And then what we are getting is this. Together. Yeah, and the last thing I could mention is this small clap crash over here. It's also from the G Premium sample pack, and that one basically, well, I like claps and crashes that don't hit on one, but I kind of like them a little before and a little after. So let's try and listen to it solo quickly. Yeah. And now in sum with everything. So it's a little crazy tune, maybe not totally pop music, but like I wanted to show you what you can do with those massive patches, and you can like get really technical, or you can take it easy and like create some easy presets out of them. And well, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Make sure to follow us on our channel over here, subscribe, and well, check out our Facebook or something. And if you're yourself too lazy to like rebuild it on your own and figure out how to do it, check the description. There are some links where you can get like project files, templates, presets, and sample pack. So have a good time. See you next time. Bye.